Hey, welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mock Pilates and Yoga. My name is Martha, and I am coming today to go through 5 of my very favorite Pilates ab moves. So if you're watching this, then you are obviously interested in strengthening your core. I love the core. I love everything about it. I love feeling strong in my core. I love working it. So these are my favorite 5. With that said, let's just get started. So hopefully you've got your mat, and that's all you really need for these 5 moves. So we're going to start on our backs. And a few things to know before we get going is the Pilates breath. Pilates breath, just like in yoga, is super important. It's slightly different from yoga though. So you're going to start with your hands on your ribs. As you inhale fully through your nose, you're going to kind of feel everything open up. And then as you exhale out of your mouth, belly button's going to pull in towards your spine, and you're kind of pulling everything into your center. So that's what it sounds like. So that's your breath. Then you need to think about your spine, your lower back. So what you don't want is being super arched. And on the flip side, you don't really want to be like super flat with your lower back up off the mat and you're really tucked. You're kind of finding that sweet spot right in between. So, it's always best to kind of err where you've got more of a flat back and you can kind of have a slight tuck in your pelvis, but you're still against the mat because that kind of gets your core engaged, your abs engaged. So you're going to find that. And then from there, you want to keep your neutral spine. So if you need to, you can always come back to it. But we're going to start with our double knees, first move. So you're going to, as your core is engaged, you're going to draw your knees over your hips. Arms are nice and long. So one way to do this is use your hands to draw in. Keep your shoulders down, slight tuck in your chin. And then you're going to exhale, arms back behind you with your legs straight up. And then inhale, draw in, exhale up. Another way to do it is no hands, a little harder. And then your legs can come out at an angle. Even more challenging as shoulder blades stay lifted. All right, so let's go. It's 2. Good, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So one thing you will notice with Pilates, very little reps, so 6 to 8. I will push it sometimes in my class, and we'll do 10, or we'll do 2 sets of something. But the point is, it takes so much control that you just stay for a few reps just because of the control that these exercises take. All right, so that was double knees. Next is leg circles. We're going to ground our legs, and we're going to take that right one straight up. So depending on how flexible you are or how tight you are, you can keep this knee very bent to keep this leg straight up, or slightly bent, whatever. You can't see it because my foot's cut off, but I have a pointed toe. And then you're going to take your leg into turnout so you can see how it shifts and my knee kind of comes to the outside. And I want you to take your hands to your hips. We're going to keep your hands on your hips just to keep that awareness. So this is leg circle, single leg. So you're going to take that leg away from your body and inhale straight up. It's like a capital D. So my suggestion, if you're new to this, is you take these circles very small because you want to keep your hips grounded. Now, as you do them and you become more stronger in your core, you can take your leg out really wide. And see, no movement in my hips right now. A few more. One more. Good. And then you're going to take some across your center line. So it's the same idea. Little circles or bigger, depending on what you can do. And the circle's kind of awkward, because especially if you've got that knee bent. But do your best. A few more. Good. And just hug your knee in. And so we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So left leg straight up, pointed toe and out at an angle, hands to your hips. And actually, I'm going to scooch it this way slightly. All right, and circle away. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last one. And of course, take this really slow. So if you notice, you speed it up because I kind of did those at a quicker pace. If you can't keep up with the control, then slow it back down. So to cross, 1, exhale around, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. All right, hug your knee in. All right. Next, we've got the roll up. So you're going to take your legs nice and long, feet are flexed, and you've got neutral spine. So no arc in your back. Arms are back behind you. We're going to start with just a modified. So, and please stick with the modified if you need to. Inhale, arms overhead. Tuck your chin. You're peeling just your shoulder blades up as you exhale. Inhale, fill up, gaze down, and lower. So to go all the way up, you're going to inhale. Legs stay quiet and against the mat. You're going to exhale and straight. Lengthen, inhale, and then begin to C, curve your back. It looks like the letter C, round it. Exhale, tuck your chin. Slowly ground down, one vertebra at a time. Nice and controlled. Take just 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and exhale down. Last one, inhale, exhale, and lower. All right, side planks. So I'm just gonna roll, kind of come up to my side. All right, so this is an in and out of a side plank. So, and I'm gonna do a modified one on my knee. So first I'm just gonna kind of get into a modified side plank. So my knee, hand, and the other foot are in one nice long line. So I'll scooch up a little bit. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. And this arm can just be straight up towards the sky. It can just rest on your side. And then as you exhale, you're gonna slowly lower it down. And this takes a lot of control because you're really coming down using here. You're gonna inhale, press up, and you can take this arm even overhead. And then exhale, slowly lower down, not really plopping down, coming up. Control, inhale. Exhale. Of course, if you want to do a full plank, inhale. Exhale, a lot more control. Let's take one more, inhale. And exhale. Awesome. All right, we're just going to simply switch other side. So I will start with that modified because I did a few. So just coming into your side plank, kind of going through your checkbox of what makes a good side plank. And then from there, when you're ready, slow her down. Good. Inhale up. And lower. As you come here, you're squeezing in there. Right at that oblique. A few more. Of course, a full side plank. Good, last one. All right, and release. All right, last move. So teaser. And please, I'll show you what the boat looks like, and then teaser. So this time, instead of that rounded back, you're gonna have a straight back. So you can kind of make your way into a boat first. And then please stay here if you need to. You can say a modified boat, or this boat, or see if you can come to teaser, straight legs and arms. So again, you can take a modified teaser or modified teaser there. And just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. So those are my 5 favorite ab moves that all come from Pilates. Each one of those can be modified or bumped up for an added challenge. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please keep checking back to my site. I will continue posting my favorite 5 moves, both in yoga and in Pilates. So have a fabulous day. I'll see you next time. Thanks.